Going on, y'all? So as you can see by the title of the video, it's another Glock. Alright, so it's a Glock 30. Alright, chambered in 45 ACP. Alright, so let's just jump right into it, man. Let's get to the good stuff that y'all came for. Alright, so in the box, does come with your adjustable back straps. So if you have larger hands and you want to adjust the thickness of the grip to accommodate the size of your hands, that's what this is for. Alright, so just real quick, just to make sure it is clear. Alright, and for this video, obviously I'm using a empty magazine. Alright, so since speaking of the magazine, it does come with 3 10-round magazines. Alright, and then obviously it comes with your load assistor or speed loader, whatever you want to call it. Alright, so obviously too, as you can see, it comes from factory. It does come with these pinky extensions. Alright, you can get the flush base plate to make it 9 rounds, but you will have to order that for, I think it's the Gen 4 magazines, because obviously on the Gen 5s, as you can see, it's made for these base plates. So you will have to order the other magazines where it's 9 rounds and it's just flush if you want the firearms to be a little bit more concealable. Alright, but for me personally, I don't mind it because it is a 45 ACP. It's a lot of power coming out of a small gun. So the more purchase that I could get on the grip, the better that I could have when it comes to recoil management. I don't mind shooting it like this when my pinky hangs off. I can still get a good purchase and I can still control recoil. But just to make life simpler, the pinky extension helps, and it doesn't really do that much to it doesn't do that much as far as making it harder to conceal, because it's still a small gun. It's a subcompact. Well, it's a compact. It's in between compact and subcompact. And I'm gonna get into that in a little while, but just a quick thing, as you already know, on the Gen 5s, they do have the front slide serrations. Alright, does have your U-notch classic Glock sights plastic, which maybe I won't be changing. I don't know. All my Glocks I changed out the iron sights, but this one in particular, I don't know, 50-50 on it, but we'll see how I feel later on down the line. Alright, and of course on the Gen 5s too, they started introducing the marksman barrel, which is supposed to help improve accuracy. Alright, and then it does have this cutout for the rail to add a light or whatever. So yeah, so also too, just on the trigger as well, this trigger has definitely been an improvement from the Gen 3. And I'm talking from my personal experience because I don't own a Gen 4. I've had a Gen 4, but I never had the chance to shoot it because I got rid of it. It was a Gen 4. It was a Glock 20, and I didn't like how fat it was, so I got rid of it, but I never had the chance to shoot it. Which is ironic because now, after purchasing this, while I was picking this up, I put money down for a Glock 20 in the V model. So once I get my hands on that in a couple months, I'll be doing a review on that as well. I picked up another Glock a month and a half ago, which I haven't done a review on, but I'm gonna do a review on that in the coming days. But this is what I picked up today, so this is what the review that I'm doing today for this. Alright, so again, Glock 30 Gen 5. It's a Glock, man. It ain't really nothing special or new. It's just a Glock, man. It works. I love Glocks. I've been using Glocks for the last 6 years now. Shot Glocks for the last 6 years now. My first firearm was a Glock. So I'm just acclimated to it. I'm comfortable with it. I'm accurate with it. And I could shoot other brands. But again, I've been training so much at Glocks that I feel proficient with it enough to say that this is the gun that I will trust my life with on a everyday basis. So I do have a couple EDCs. I have a Glock 22 that I EDC, which is chambered in 40 Smith & Wesson, And then I have a Glock 19 that I also EDC once in a blue moon. Not once in a blue moon, but I carry more of the 22 than I do the 19. But now that I have something that's slightly smaller, this might more than likely be my new EDC. Like I said, I got this today, so I haven't had a chance to shoot it. But again, this is a big bullet, all right, coming out of a small gun or a semi-small gun. And I've seen videos on YouTube when it comes to the Gen 5s of the Glock 30. Everybody's pretty much says the same thing as far as the recoil is concerned, that it's really not bad at all. And I'm inclined to believe it only for the simple fact that even with a fully loaded magazine, yes, you feel some weight on the back, but a lot of that weight, you feel it on the front. And I'm assuming that's intentional, so it can help with muzzle flip as you're, dumping off at the range or whatever. It just helps you get back on track with that weight, more towards the front. So yeah. And the reason why I say this is in between subcompact and compact is because this is literally, no joke, maybe a quarter of an inch smaller than a 19 slide, and a quarter of an inch is really not that much. So yeah, so slightly shorter than a 19, and just barely a slightly shorter than the frame itself. Again, you can get the flush base plate to make it more concealable. But yeah, but this is more to me of a compact than a subcompact. But it is shorter in the frame and the barrel. So, do what you want with that information. It is still concealable. I mean, I don't know if you can see, but it's damn near the size of my hand just about. So, I mean, it's still a pocket rocket. But it's just not, if you look at the 26, if you put a 26 next to this, you'll see that the 26 is a hair smaller on the barrel length than the 45. So, but yeah, but it's still, again, still concealable, still a subcompact. So yeah, so you do what you want with that information. Like I said, I haven't took it to the range, or I don't know if I said that or not, but I haven't took it to the range. So, excuse me. Once I take it to the range, I could get some better information when it comes to the recoil management, and just put a lot of different grains and different brands to it, and just see. Glocks is, it runs flawlessly. It's rare that Glocks ever malfunction because of the gun. It's always mostly because either the ammo or the magazine. It's rare that it's the gun. Not that it can't be the gun, but it's rare that it is the gun. So yeah, so I'm gonna put all kinds of rounds through it, and just kind of test it and see, not torture test, but just see what it could take, which I doubt it will have any problems taking anything. So so yeah, so that's pretty much the end of this video for today. Just wanted to kind of give a quick rundown, like I said, on my Glock 30 Gen 5 chambered in 45 ACP. Ooh. And yeah, man, it is a beauty. Just a quick thing too, it does, as you can see, kind of has like these pyramid textures. You can see here, all right, which I actually, it isn't the best thing in the world as far as what you could do if you got it sent off to get it stippled or whatever. But it isn't the worst thing out the box either, especially compared to the Gen 3s. Because I have a couple of Gen 3s. This definitely is a hell of an improvement on the grip and texture itself compared to the Gen 3s. The Gen 4s, they have the same texture. The only difference is it has the finger grooves. On the Gen 5s, they completely removed the finger grooves. So it's just flat with the pyramid, stippling or texture that they have on the new Gen 5s or whatnot, which also by default have it on the Gen V models, which is essentially the same thing as the 5s. And once I get my hands on that V, we'll do a side-by-side comparison on my Gen 5s. Like I said, I did buy another Gen 5 a couple months ago that I haven't done the video on, and once I can do that, then I'll do the review for the 20 and then do side-by-side comparison between the Gen 5 and the V model, which again, it isn't really nothing from the outside. It isn't really nothing different or drastically different. I made a couple modifications to the internal parts of it, but again, when I get my hands on that, I'll do a video on that. But until then, you already know, like I said, Glock 30 Gen 5. This gun is beautiful, man, beautiful. All right, so go out there, get yourselves you know, Glock 30, or you know, even a Glock 29, man. I've been trying to get a Glock 29, but them shits is hard to find right now. I know they discontinued it. Everybody's telling me to go gun broker, and yeah, it's just been it's been kind of annoying to try to look for. So I just settled with a Glock 30, and then I just settled with the Glock 24 size 10 mil. So I just kind of gave up on the 29. But yeah. All right, beautiful gun, man, beautiful gun. So also too, if you're wondering, this did run me about $750 or $760 after taxes. So yeah, so yeah, man, beautiful gun, man. And again, I'll be doing a review on my other gun that I picked up a month ago. So once I get that out, then you know I'll be posting that too very soon. So till then, y'all stay safe, stay dangerous, man.